Right, Yo Blur here. And before we begin, I gotta say, I've become a professional random name dropper. Sing for a second like Jack Black. Like Jack Black. We forged this alliance. Oh, I can't forget to say Jack Black is from the band Tenacious D, also a comedian. And I didn't know the song was Taja Terrenian. She's hot. From the band Nightwish song 7 Days to the Wolves. How? 7 days to the wolves. Where will we be when they come? 7 days to the poison. While placed in heaven. Time drawing near as they come to take us home. Alright, I had to do that. I had to do it. But now we're going to get down to some real business. And I am a humanist, spiritualist. Raised Catholic Christian. But I'm not... You know, I'm everything. I believe in it all the religious texts. I believe in all religions. I believe in the spirit. So we got to get into some important stuff before you change the channel. The biggest thing I can't believe this happened. I was going to make this video yesterday and something felt wrong. And then I woke up today and I'm like, you know what, if it doesn't feel right, I'm not doing it. But because I shouldn't even be alive, holy cow, singing that just got me heated, but it needed to happen. I shouldn't even be alive. So, I'm grateful for every moment I got, so I want to be a part of everything. The Bill Nye debating, basically it was a debate whether God of the afterlife exists. I'll get to that. There's proof that this is what Bill Nye was really debating. You could hear the disgust and the anger and the contempt in his voice. Because I was listening to it as I was writing a blog, and I thought Bill Nye had someone speaking in his defense. I'm like, wow, this guy sounds so angry. So much contempt and animosity towards faith. Then I go to the YouTube, and it was Bill Nye. I'm like, wow. Never thought I'd see that dude so angry in his voice. Alright. I believe I can take this off now. Sorry about that. I believe I have come across, and thank my gods, I pray and believe that they gave me this knowledge, or it's common sense, you tell me. The biggest mistake that Christianity and Catholicism, people that believe in the Bible, have made. It's not talking down about anything about the Bible. It's a simple word that people took in the first sentence. A simple word. Tell me if you get what I'm saying. A simple word that God did not say. That we mixed up the words. And this is because this came to me by this. Bill Nye the Science Guy was talking about the Big Bang and how we don't know what happened before the Big Bang, right? Then Ken Ham comes along. We do know what happened. It's in the first sentence of a book, and the crowd laughed, right? That it says God created the heavens and the earth. The heavens. And I'm on borrowed time here on earth. I shouldn't be alive. I'll explain that to you in a little while. So I don't have much time, man. So I don't have time to go research everything, but listening to the debate, somewhere along the line, creationism has gotten to not be able to... They say the earth existed for 6,000 years, but there's fact that it's existed for billions of years. Here's the mistake. Because Christian people are mistaken. Do you see what I'm saying? The word heavens for universe. The universe isn't the heavens. Could you imagine dying physically, right? And then you gotta search through the universe to find your fellow people. You know how big the universe is? There's quadrillions, sextillions of different random places in the universe, physical realms. And now science has proven, I've seen it, magazine, the proton, whatever. Like I said, I don't have much time to research things, but we're moving fast now, real fast in our advancements. Science already discovering other realms exist. So it's kind of starting to look like a fairy tale. People that don't believe God or the afterlife exists, that's beginning to look like a fairy tale. So you see what I'm saying? It says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. What is heaven? It's a place. Heaven, the word heaven is for people of Christianity. They go to after they die. It's not the universe. Oh my God, we messed up the words. In the beginning, God created the heavens, people, and the earth. People are taking that literal. And then it talks about Adam and Eve. So if you connect that, God created the heavens and the earth and Adam and Eve. This is for people that are Christians. Just like other people that are Islam, they have their beliefs. That is for them. This is for Christians, which, if you understand what I'm saying, then this is the perfect opportunity to not judge others and not to unaccept others and put pressure on other people that if you don't believe our beliefs, you're damned, you're going to hell. No! Isn't it fact that the gods of the universe are bigger than our human religions? So of course one people aren't going to be blessed more than the other. We have beautiful people of Hindu and Buddhism and Judaism and Islam. So I'm reading the Bible for the first time just to let you know. I'm on Genesis, and you know what gets me? I'm crazy. Holy Bible, there's a lot of the worst sins possible in the Bible, which makes sense because people need to forgive themselves to become spiritual and plugged in, connected to the gods. Everyone has their own personal relationship with God, the gods, no matter what religion you are. So I had to bring this up. This is kind of, I don't know if people seeing this will understand how huge this, I can't believe it. Created the heavens and the earth. The universe isn't the heavens. Heaven is a separate place than the planet Saturn, or wow, now why do I always get messed up with the Jupiter? Huge planet, how can I forget that? Those planets aren't heaven. Our solar system, the Milky Way. You can't find heaven, huh? It's out there somewhere. Maybe it's in a different realm right here. Boom, right there. Okay, so I'll lay off this. I meant no defense. No defense. Then we have the evolutionists believing that this is the word. This is the word of the year. This is the word of my vlog. This is the word. Yin and yang, contrast. This is the most vile word that I will use against non-believers and doubters. The word that I actually love to hear it. The word happenstance. Sweating a little bit here. I got some more. Happenstance. Happenstance. Doesn't that kind of prove the opposite, the miraculousness of it all? Happenstance. We're mere happenstance. Darwinists and scientists love to throw that word around. Happenstance. Planet Earth was happenstance. All these various millions of beautiful species on planet Earth, from the plant kingdom to the insect kingdom to the animals, the mammals to the human beings, can be none of us being exactly the same. We're all different. Cultures, languages, beliefs. But all that is mere happenstance. You see what I'm saying? So, from the Big Bang, the chemicals from the Big Bang to the planet Earth all this time, and of course there's no other species besides human beings in the whole universe. We aren't even a grain of sand in this huge universe. And we already know there's other Earth-like planets. We see them. Scientists hit a milestone last year, 1,000. They found 1,000 Earth-like planets that could sustain life. They hit the milestone. So, from the chemicals to planet Earth to one that the chemicals just morphed by mere happenstance. Nothing miraculous about it. Nothing miraculous about a butterfly or the beauty of a woman. Or from a woman's standpoint, the handsomeness of a man. That's my knight in shining armor right there. You got caterpillars. You got all these weird plants. You got the plant that's like from the movie I'm still name dropping. Nick Moranis. I got the name wrong. In Little Shop of Horrors, you got those plants. They come up and then they get the flies. You get weird stuff, man. You got the sloths. They got the spike on the. They're so slow. You got my favorite animal was. Got the beavers. They're pretty freaking awesome. They built the dam so big that you could see it from space. Nothing miraculous about that. They're just mere happenstance. All these you got these lovable yin yangs from the dolphin that has like psychic. The whales and the dolphins, they sing songs. We got the language of the gods, music. Got musicians coming out like Kurt Cobain, and you got all these weird musicians. You got the Eminem, you dig it all in there. You got the countries. You got the Celine Dion singing about the Titanic going down there. You want to talk about intelligent design? Well, I'm missing the mark here. We're talking about look-up caterpillars. I'm going to show you some praying mantises that like, praying to the sky. Then you got our solar system. Came up with a theory. If you could prove the chemicals of each planet, completely different chemical structures making, completely different mixture of each planet, perfectly placed, perfectly sized with the chemicals, the sun, the moon, so that planet Earth doesn't get sucked up into the sun, that the solar system is made so perfectly, intelligently designed for planet Earth to exist in habitat life for us to sustain livability. And to throw on top of that miraculousness, what is going on outside of our solar system? We got comets, we got asteroids, we got meteorites, we got a violent galaxy. One galaxy upon over 500 billion other galaxies in the universe. No other species besides us exist. Where do we get that ego? You see what I'm saying? I'm so intensely feeling this, I'm breaking a sweat, boy. So that's some miraculousness. Look into the universe. That's all you gotta do. Big shout out, still name dropping. Acclaimed, proclaimed, famed, legendary astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I know I'm gaining points against nerds, geeks, dweeb. I love you guys, gamers. No, I'm part all that. I get addicted to the game. Dropping names still. The Joan of Arc. Age of Kings. What video game was that I got addicted to last year? Come on, man, it's about to hit me. Age of Empires. Joan of Arc. You want to talk about miraculous? First of all, I gotta say, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, go to his vlog about talking about ego, how we're very small, but we're made up of the universe. We are connected. I love them for saying that. The spiritualist, a believer in the unseen and the miraculousness. the probabilities, the possibilities. My quote, it's not anything is possible. It's everything is possible. My quote, aim for the stars, land on Mars. My quote, I'm forgetting the other big quote that I have. I'll come back to that. But where were we going? Astrophysicist Joan of Arc. If it was able to be proven that destiny and fate exists, and I said if we could prove those planets were chemically structured like that, would that prove the existence of gods, designers, creators? We in this physical form can't create that. We would be disintegrated, imploded. That wouldn't be good if we tried to get out there and to create one of these planets with all, we'd just disintegrate. So Ken Ham says you can't see God creating because it's not gonna not be a physical being. Get ripped apart, right? Joan of Arc, you want to talk about? She's the number one out of all the people that did amazing things in life. I'll tell you why. She's at the top in my mind. Of course. I respect women. I respect women like name dropping. Steve Carell, the character in the 40-year-old version, when he says, you know what? I respect women. I respect women so much I completely stay away from them. So now name dropping some more. So, I respect women. Hillary Clinton for president 2016. I'll campaign for you. Big ups Barack Obama. First black president with a Muslim name. People don't like that. I love it. Now we need a woman in the White House. Yes, I will campaign. Joan of Arc. Not just a woman, not even a woman. She didn't even, what she died at age 17? 1400s. France, one of the worst places for a woman in the whole planet. England, France, in the 1400s. Let me just tell you the miraculous of destiny and fate and the power of the gods. Joan of freaking Arc is a teenage girl, not even a woman, took over with an iron fist ruled over men. In the 1400s in Vive la France. La Vida Loca, still name dropping. Living la Vida Loca. I can't catch his name. Martin. Something Martin. I'm trying to name drop. Help me here. Something Martin. Alright, I don't got it. Living la Vida Loca. So, I'm obviously not sane. Clinically insane by the government, just to throw that out there. Realized I've been insane since a kid, but sometimes insanity pushes the envelope of imagination beyond the brink, mind not in a box, a little too open for people to handle. That's what happens. So Joan of Arc rules over men with an iron fist, and of course ends up persecuted, burned at the stake. Sometimes that's what happens when you follow the gods into the pits of hell to save humanity. And to save people, you're gonna suffer. But it was amazing what she did. She had a passion for the gods. It wouldn't break. Died a virgin. Big ups. If you got that, keep it. Don't give it away. Like the song by U2, Bono. Stephen Bonner, UFC. It's another name. Name dropping like crazy. Hey, you give yourself away. Sorry, I'm on some serious name dropping in my vlogs. Because I see people do it and it helps. I don't know. Name dropping. Name drop. Name drop. Alright, so Stephen Hawking's. I gotta say, I look at human beings as fellow human beings. I don't worship. Yes, they would make me look like a peon. They'd make me look so dumb if I talked to Stephen Hawking. If they talked, my head would be spinning. Him or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Stephen Hawking, you ever hear the saying, too smart for your own good? Or, The genius prodigy always gets one thing wrong. Stephen Hawking's, just like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, when you have people following you, I'm sorry to compare them, you're going to hate me. When you have people that follow every word you say, you have people out there that look like a spitting image of Justin Bieber. I see it all over the place. Or like the people from the Jersey Shore. So influenced by these celebrities that they end up molding looking like them. What I'm saying is, when people follow you like that, you have kind of a responsibility. The Hannah Montana people are now having unprotected sex and doing drugs and twerking and all this stuff because the Miley Cyrus can't face up to the responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? So Stephen Hawking said, when we die, we shut off like computers. Why'd you say that? Think how many, and big ups to the nerds, the geeks, and the dweebs, and the gamers, and the bookworms. I'm part that too. I'm a percent of everything. I'm a little goth, I'm a little emo, I'm a little hardcore, I'm a little rap, I'm a little country, I'm a little reggae, I'm a little this culture, that culture, I'm a mutt. I got all these bloodlines in me, down to the Apache, the Polish, the German, the Irish, the Italiano. We are one. The real family is our human species. So Stephen Hawking said that. Then Bill Nye, the science guy. Why can't we agree that no one knows what happens when we die? Bill Nye said, and I wish I could say I quote because I don't know exactly how he said it. He said, and this is what many people can't accept, that when we die, it's over. The genius that gets something so wrong. What I'm saying, isn't it a fact that none of us know what happens when we die? Could we just agree on this? Does anyone know exactly for a fact? That's what I'm saying, for a fact he got it. Why does he have to do that? Now, he has children that look up to him. Going to be watching that debate, a child, man. That's why I'm disappointed in Bill Nye, the science guy, and Stephen Hawking. I'm disappointed in them, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. Now you got children, scientists' children, looking up to Bill Nye, see the debate. Oh, nothing happens when we die. If nothing happened when we die, that would mean that we mean nothing. Do you understand? It would mean that we are just a flicker in time. Nothing we do matters. Having children, having a son, a daughter, having a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, it means nothing. It means rape, murder, all that stuff means nothing because it's just time. It's just an experience. It's just the trauma. It's just pain. But it ends and we're all completely erased. Nothing means a war, murder, homicide, genocide means nothing. Because we don't mean anything. We're just time. Bloop, we shut off like a computer. Bloop. It's over. It's over. Completely over. I think that's good for this debate of miraculousness. We got yin-yang contrast. We got doubt, belief, doubters, believers. We got believers becoming doubters because things happen. We got doubters becoming believers. It's this huge fight. It's a no-win situation. But I will put out one last thing as a futurist. A truth-seeking observationalist, a futurist. Envisioning the future. One day I believe we will unite as a species. Accept each other. We will have this unification. We will stop devolving. We will venture out of our solar system. We will be united as a human species because we will be bumping into other species out there. We're going to get into a war with another species. But we're going to be united as a species because when we're fighting this crazy, scary species out there, we're going to forget about our fights with each other. We're going to forget about black, white, brown, yellow, this culture, this language, Chinese, Russian, Muslim. We're gonna forget about all this stuff. The Mexican, whitey. We're gonna forget about this stuff. We're gonna be looking at another freaking alien species. We're not gonna see each other as different alien species anymore. Gay, transgender, not gonna mean anything, man. We're gonna, fellow human being, we're gonna see each other as completely one species. Hey, my fellow human being, man, we gotta fight for each other. We gotta save each other. Women, children. Fighting another species, and that is the word. You've been blurred. You've been blurred. Thanks for chilling. Subscribe!